The background is ready, most feared just dropped, and there are 8 90 overall champions you can earn for free. Let's talk about it. Now, really quickly, on the screen right here is a $10 PlayStation gift card. And don't worry, Xbox people, I didn't forget about you. We also got a $10 Xbox card on the screen right here. All right, now without further ado, let's get into my ultimate guide on what you got to be doing first in the most feared program, because I'm not going to lie, this one is pretty confusing. There's free players all over the place and a ton of new missions. Now, we're going to start this off by talking about your most feared welcome pack. When you open that up, you get this pack right here, which is an 81 overall Taysom Hill or a mystery upgrade player. Now, the mystery most feared player will get revealed in release number 2, but if you pick him today, you can still use him in your lineup. And to be honest with you, all these cards have pretty similar stats. They're all chilling at around like 89 to 90 speed. So make your decision based on what position you think is most important and what position you want on your team. For me personally, I want the corner, so I'm picking him right here. But I'm not gonna lie, I do believe that this pack is glitched. From what I've heard on Twitter, if we go through and pick the corner, it's giving out the middle linebacker. I have seen that EA Sports is fixing this, but yes, as you guys can see, I picked the corner, yet I get the middle linebacker. That will be fixed. Now, once you go through and make your selection, you can upgrade this card to a full 90 overall player by earning 8 upgrade tokens. Now, the way you get the tokens is relatively simple. You're going to get a couple right here in the most feared solo challenges. You're going to get another in the most feared 13th anniversary solos. That is 3 tokens so far. And then the most feared field pass is also going to be giving out upgrade tokens. As you guys can see, we get one right there at level number 7, another right there at level number 14, and another at level number 19. That is 6 in total. Then beyond that, I would also expect that EA Sports will be putting new solos in the game in release 2 and release number 3 to max your card out and get that player up to a full 90. Now, that's free player number 1. Let's talk about free player number 2, 3, and number 4. These are all associated with the field pass. There's a Divine Diablo 85 overall right here that you're going to earn at level number 13 in this field pass, and this card is upgradable. Then beyond that, if you go on over to your most feared objectives tab and you scroll on down to the win game tab and you scroll to the bottom right here, you guys are going to see for winning 5 solo battles games, you get an upgradable Grady Jarrett. Then for winning 5 solo seasons games, you get an upgradable Kenneth Walker. Then finally, kinda hiding in the most feared store, if you go on over to the fear store, you will see there's an 85 overall Landon Dickerson. Now, to be honest, I would recommend every single person open this pack up. It only costs you 1,100 fear. I've already gotten 2.4k fear for doing almost nothing in this program. We'll talk about fear in depth later on in this video, but all of those players can start at 85s and get upgraded to 90s for free. That is 4 more 90s you can earn. Now, in terms of how you guys upgrade these players, as you guys can see right here, this 85 overall Landon Dickerson is gonna get upgraded with fear, and in total, to get these cards from their lowest overall to their highest, it costs you 17,000 fear. And boys, that is a good number. Now, for science, I'm gonna just try this out. I'm gonna put fear into this card and then I'm gonna refund it, and I want to see if we get it all back in return. Okay, we don't get it all back in return, so you guys have to be strategic when it comes to what players are gonna upgrade, but there's a bunch of ways we can get fear for free. We'll talk about that. Now, before we continue talking about this program and continue talking about some of the other free players you guys can earn, on the screen right here are a couple of my picks for Thursday Night Football. As a Saints fan, I'm not feeling too amazing about this game, but I'm hoping that I can get salvaged with some wins over on Underdog Fantasy. Now, if you've been thinking about trying Underdog and you've been wanting to make some picks on the games, there's no better time to check it out today, because boys, honestly, watching games and having a couple of picks on the side literally just makes it more fun. And if you check out the app today, you will also get Bo Nix's line set to 0.5 passing yards. That's what we call a freebie. I'm almost guaranteeing he's going to get at least 1 yard. Now, if you want access to that free line and you want to make some picks, click the link in the description to download Underdog Fantasy, put in the promo code SWIFT, and let's get back to the video. Okay, now beyond that, there's also supposed to be 4 other free 90 overall players that are associated with a bunch of online modes, but if I go on over right here to head-to-head, I'm simply not going to see them. EA Sports told us there's a 90 overall Jordan Poyer located in head-to-head seasons. I don't see that card anywhere. That card, I'm assuming, will end up releasing in here. There's also supposed to be a Leo Chenal 90 overall player that's going to be available by playing through Gauntlet. Of course, Gauntlet isn't in the game yet. It'll be in the game tomorrow. But then beyond that, there's also supposed to be a draft event where you get 90 overall Brock Purdy, and there's also supposed to be a new exclusive head-to-head event where you can go through and get your choice of any 90 overall player. I actually was able to earn, or I'm assuming everyone was able to earn, this token right here, which should be your entry ticket to play through the event, but the event is is just not in the game right now. So I'm hopeful that those changes are made by EA Sports. I'm hoping that they go through and add these events in the game relatively soon. They should. To buy Madden 25 coins for the cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link in the description and use the promo code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Okay, now I know that was a lot, but that is basically the overview for all the free players you can get in this program. Now let's talk about how we can get them quickly and what you actually need to be doing. The first part of this video was just explaining because there is a lot to explain in this one. Now let's talk about how we can upgrade these cards. Now the first thing that I want every single person doing is opening up your 1 coin 84 overall BND pack, and whoever you pull from this bad boy, I want you going through and putting them in your lineup as a backup. It's a must do. You need most feared players in your lineup in order to track these missions. Now once you guys have done that, play your solo challenges. They're quick, they're easy. There's only about 22 of them in here, and for going through and playing these solo challenges, you're going to get a good bit of fear. You're going to start getting some of these upgrade tokens to progress your player, which, boys, EA Sports will be fixing that mystery player. I'm assuming they'll be giving out some more welcome packs if you wanted the corner, which is what I personally want. But beyond that, play these solos. There's 13 in one sequence, and from what I've heard, the 82 plus overall BND pack right here at tier 2 is insane. I've seen a ton of people pulling champions. It goes crazy. So these solos, yeah, they're worth playing. Now, once we've done that, I would also recommend you guys go through here and complete a hero set in this game. It is not super difficult to go through and do a hero set. You're probably not going to lose coins doing it. Me personally, I was able to find 84 overall cards that go into this set at about like 30,000 coins. That's going to mean you're spending about 150k on the 87. And right now, if we look at prices, I believe 87 overall most feareds are selling for around 140 to 150. As you can see, 150 on the dot. You make your coins back and you get some XP. Now at this point, we've made a good bit of progress on these missions, but let's talk about how we can get fear points now, because realistically, the fear currency, if you guys haven't already figured out, is a very important part of this program. It's going to allow us to upgrade those 90 overall players. And if we go on over to the store right here, you guys are going to see there's some very, very good offers with fear. If we go on over to the fear store, we can get 90 overall champions. We can get upgrade tokens, which are going to help us for going through and upgrading that 90 overall mystery player. We can get some pretty wild packs in the store. So yes, fear currency, it is important. Now, really the best free way of getting fear, I hate to say it, but it's doing your daily missions. It's actually better than going through and getting progress on this field pass. As you guys can see, yeah, sure, you get 700, you get 1,000 fear as you get to some of these levels, but if you go to your daily tracker right here, you get 1.4k daily fear for recording 50 rushing yards with the most feared player in your lineup. And boys, don't worry, we already put that 84 overall BND in our lineup, so this mission, it's tracking. Now, to be honest, it seems like these daily missions are going to be the best way possible to get fear for free. 1.4k every single day is not too shabby, and it seems like that's going to be the best way to get fear in this game, better than really any of these other missions, which kind of sucks. Now, beyond that, just a very quick word on packs. It looks like the main special offer for most feared is going to be the Steph offer. If you want to open up any packs in the store, I would probably suggest that. It's going to be the best value. And finally, last thing to say is most feared players, they quick sell for fear as well. So if you guys want to get more fear, there's an offer you want to open up in the store. As you guys can see, Lazard right here, quick sells for 1k fear. Very important to know. Now, again, there's a lot more in-depth stuff to talk about in this promo. I will be covering all of that in my videos tomorrow and the day after, but for the time being, grind your solos and get some progress on those missions. And until next time, I'm out. Love y'all. See ya. Peace.